Welcome to the next level. I'm Katie Holmes. For the very first time, I have decided to have a co host for the show. She is an athlete and she has participated in the Student Athlete Advisory Council for the past 2 years. She has a 4.0 GPA. She has played varsity field hockey, varsity softball, and unified bocce. She was the MVP in 2024 varsity field hockey and was also captain on her team. Please welcome my co-host, Riley Kellner. Thank you for being here, Riley, and being my co-host. Very first time. It's never happened, and I'm excited that you're here with me.
Thank you.
We also have Gavin. Gavin Wagner is a senior at Old Mill High School who is going on to play at the next level. Please welcome Gavin.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here, Gavin. Let's talk about the sports that you play in high school.
4 years for baseball, 3 years for swim, and then I started doing golf this year. So yeah, I've kind of branched out.
Which one is your favorite sport?
Definitely baseball.
Definitely
Baseball's
baseball?
always been my thing.
Nice. How old were you when you started playing baseball?
I probably picked up a bat and ball when I was probably like 2, but I think I started playing when I was 3 years old, maybe 4.
Yeah.
But
What positions do you play now?
now I'm still kind of all over the place, but primarily first base, and I also pitch for our team.
Pitching's a mental position.
Big mental position.
Big mental position.
If you're not mentally, if you can't see yourself doing it, it's already out of the picture.
It's already out.
Yeah.
How do you stay motivated if you were on the mound and you were feeling some kind of way?
I think I always try to go back and tell myself like why are you here? Why are you doing it? What's the reason that why did you start all this?
Yeah.
And what's the goal going forward? Like if you don't have small goals set for yourself, it's kind of pointless, and you have to keep yourself motivated and have goals to keep going and be the best you can be.
I would agree with that.
For sure.
If I were to ask some of your teammates to describe you, how would they?
I truly don't know.
Okay. Well, I have one of your teammates here, so I could always ask him when he comes out.
I mean, I would like to think that they see me as a leader and kind of big role and part of the team aspect.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big team guy, and I definitely try to put our team first because baseball is the ultimate team sport, and there's you can be good individually, but if your team isn't good as a whole, it's not good. It's gonna be a major impact.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Definitely.
Do you have any advice for a ninth grader just coming in that's starting to play sports and how they can manage their academics, how they can manage being a part of a team and just time?
Yeah, I would say the one advice that I've really taken to heart now being my senior year would be just enjoy your time, because you hear it so much how 4 years go by so fast, and you don't believe it until now I'm in my senior year. I have 30 days of school left, and I'm wow,
Yeah.
4 years really went by that quick. And then being a student athlete, you definitely have to put the classroom first
Mm-hmm.
and focus on your grades, and the rest we get to just play our sport. It comes easy. It's what we all love to do: play our sport, enjoy it,
Mm-hmm.
go have fun with your teammates. But yeah.
What will you miss most about high school?
I think the relationships you build. I think truly walking into class every day, you see your friends, you see your teammates, and even the teachers
Mm-hmm.
At Old Mill are so great. And I think, yeah, the relationships and people that I've met in high school have truly made the experience for me.
Yeah, I want to talk about this relationship right here between Riley and Gavin. You guys have played t-ball together as young. I mean, you guys looks like you guys are about 3 or 4 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've known each other a very long time.
Yeah. Family, friends.
Our dads have been friends since high school, and
Uh-huh.
we've known each other our whole lives
Yeah.
pretty much. So
That's really awesome. I love that. Let's talk about the recruitment process. How was that for you?
yeah, the recruitment process, there was its ups and downs.
Mm-hmm.
There were definitely times early out and times when I was getting closer to committing. It was very hard at times, and
What were the deciding factors for you?
the deciding factors were, just I liked the coaches, I liked the
Yes.
area, and I get to play baseball. Like that was a big thing. But
Mhm.
there's definitely its ups and downs, and there's like you start questioning yourself and
Right.
questioning, am I capable of doing this? Like,
Well, it's a choice you've never made
Yeah.
before, so
Mhm.
it is difficult.
so yeah, but it all worked out in the end, and I'm truly grateful for the coaching staff at Stevenson University.
Yeah, let's tell the
Yeah.
viewers
Yeah.
that because you're committed now. So where are you going?
I'm going to Stevenson University
Congratulations.
next fall, and I'm gonna continue to play baseball there.
That's
So.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm truly excited and grateful for that opportunity.
Dreams do come true, right,
But
Gavin?
yes, I do.
Do you have a favorite role model, or
Um,
is there anyone that you look up to, or
I think like
let's talk. Your dad is one of your
yeah.
coaches.
he is one of my coaches, and he's always been one of my coaches. He's probably one of our coaches on our t-ball team. But
Yeah,
like
probably.
I'd say he's someone that's truly been there like the whole step of the way. Like
Mhm.
I watched him play men's league baseball when I was 2, 3 years old. I watched baseball on TV with him, and like that's where I just fell in love with the game. And
Mhm.
he's been able to coach me all the way from when I was 2 years old to now I'm 18, I'm about to graduate.
Yeah.
And I mean it's had its ups and downs. I mean he's still my dad, and
Right.
there's going to be arguments and talks and
Mhm.
late nights, and it's been a grind.
Yes.
But having him there with me like the whole way has
That
made things
support.
harder and easier.
Yeah.
Um,
Who's been your biggest supporter?
I'm gonna say my mom.
Yeah.
She always tries to find a way to be at everything.
Mhm.
I have a sister that plays multiple sports too,
Okay.
and our family's always running around, and we've always revolved around sports. But my
Always.
mom always finds a way to, whether it's making up extra time at work so she can be there at the game, or waking up early on the weekends to drive me to a game. Like she's always there, and she's always been there for everything.
Well, I always give every athlete the opportunity to give their families a shout out on the show. So go ahead if you would love to let your family know how much you appreciate them. Go ahead.
Shout out to my dad. Thanks for always being there. Same thing with my mom. You're the best. Even though I don't tell you all the time, you are the best. And then shout out to my sister for being the supportive little sister that I've always needed and had.
Oh,
So.
that was sweet, Gavin. I know Riley has a couple questions that she's going to ask.
I do. So, Gavin, what's a game day superstition that you have?
I have a couple. I'm a big superstition person. It just gets to me. I always have to put on all my protective gear when I'm hitting. I always go leg guard first, elbow guard, and then take the batting gloves out, put my sliding mitt in, and then the batting gloves on, and then that gets me locked in. I always have to have the same routine.
Mm-hmm.
I always have to put my uniform on the same way, and if I have different pairs of socks. If I did bad that day, I have to switch the socks. I'm a big superstition person, so I have tons.
Good.
Very good. So another question I have is, what's been your biggest mental hurdle in sports? I know baseball, obviously, and softball is a very big mental sport. So.
Yeah. I think my biggest mental hurdle that I've had would be my sophomore year, being a sophomore called up on varsity that year, and I really, for the first time in my life, had to adjust to not playing every day, and I really had to fight for a spot and prove to the coaching staff and teammates that I belonged out there. And it ended up working out in the end, but it was truly difficult, going from playing every day to, why is this happening?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. So with that, how do you bounce back after a bad performance?
I always go back to the fundamentals. Whether it's doing the little things in practice, or I've always, since I was a little kid, I've always had me and my dad will go, well, he'll throw me batting practice, and I'll just hit and hit and hit. And for some reason, that's always gotten me back in my groove.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, the little things and remembering, why am I playing this game?
Fundamentals.
Yeah, for sure. So do you have any go-to snacks or maybe drinks before a game?
No snacks. I'm not a big eater before the games. It's like a nerves thing. But I always make sure I have an energy drink before the game.
Yes.
Do you partake in the sunflower seeds on the field?
I'm a big sunflower seed person too, but when we're on turf and we're playing a lot of games at turf this year, we cannot have them. But
That's right.
every day of practice and majority of the times in games, I will have seeds if we're allowed to
What's
have
your
them.
seed flavor?
I really like this flavor from this brand, Smackin'. It's garlic parm.
Oh, okay.
It might not be that common, but I really like it. And then I also like sweet and spicy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So, in the end, what's been your proudest moment so far?
I think my proudest moment as a team, like being a big team guy, would be winning the regional championship.
Yeah.
My sophomore year and being a shortstop that year. Just being out there and enjoying that with a team and seeing a team that struggled at first and truly ended up where we wanted to be in the end. That'd be my biggest team one. And then individually, I'd say committing, because
It's
there
huge.
were some real low points, and I really started questioning like my future in the game. And then like once it all worked out, like I'm just proud that I could
Yeah, you should be.
that I can go on to the next level.
How did you make it through those low moments? Who did
I
you rely on, or what did you rely on?
just tried to like rely on like having fun and enjoying the game,
Mhm.
because you in this sport, in any sport, you truly don't know when your last moment is going to be. So I just tried to have fun and just continue doing what I like, play the game the way I play the game. And I knew if it was going to be meant to be, that someone would see my talent out there, and
Absolutely.
someone did.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. So, what are your goals, excuse me, that you have set for the rest of the season in baseball?
I know this year we got a really strong team over at Old Mill, and we're definitely trying to make a run this year.
Mhm.
We're currently 10-4, and we're trying to get to the ultimate goal, winning the state championship, and we definitely want to get to a region. But yeah, and then personally, I'd say just continue to do my job and be what the team needs. I mean, I don't need to be something overly special. I need to
Right.
be what our team needs, and if that's laying down a bunt, getting a guy over, or pitching when it's a tight situation, it's doing whatever the team needs, and that's truly. I mean, stats don't matter in this game. It's all about how it
Yeah.
works out at the end.
For sure.
What's the best advice that one of your coaches has given you,
Um,
or just a piece of advice that you could share with someone that's watching the show?
I'm not really one of my coaches, but my mom has always told me, she says, have fun, or no, play hard, have fun, be a leader.
I love that.
And that she's always said that since I was probably like 8 or 9 years old, and it's always stuck, because like play your heart out there,
Mm-hmm.
have fun while you're doing it,
Mm-hmm.
and be a leader to all your teammates.
Yeah.
That's good advice from your mom.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with listening to your mom either.
Yeah.
Gavin, good luck, and good luck with the rest of the season at Old
Yes.
Mill. Play your heart out and get on that run.
Yeah.
I hope that you guys do. Good luck next year at Stevenson University.
Thank you.
Congratulations on getting committed, playing at the
Thank
next
you.
level, because that's a lot of hard work that's paid off for you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me too. This has been awesome.
Oh, you're welcome. We will be right back after this short break with Devin Maurer from Old Mill High School. Please welcome senior Devin Maurer. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to be here.
So what age did you start playing sports?
I started playing baseball, organized around like 4 years old. But when I was crawling around, I was dragging bats around the house. I broke a few TVs when I was younger.
Oh my gosh.
You only play baseball in high school,
Yes, ma'am.
right? But you play pretty much year round, don't you?
Yep.
Yes. What positions do you play?
I play a little bit everywhere. Nowadays, I'm the backup catcher, backup first baseman. I pitch here and there. I just try to do whatever my team needs me to do.
Yeah. So Devin, what's a game day superstition that you have?
A huge game day superstition I have is I have to throw a football with my throwing partner before the game.
A football,
Oh,
okay.
you have to throw a football at the baseball
Get
field.
your
Yep.
arm loose a little
Get
bit.
your arm loose a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's just a thing I've always done.
Awesome. If I were to ask your teammates about you, what would they say?
I feel like my teammates would say I'm a big motivator. I'm always there yelling for my team, always trying to pick people up when they do something. I'm just a big team kind of guy.
Okay. Is there someone that's the silly one or the funny one on the
Yes.
team?
Shout out to Gavin Close. He's the goofball of our team.
Is he?
Yes.
Devin, what's one workout that you swear by?
I swear by plyometrics. Baseball's a huge agility sport, not
Yeah.
just strength. Always trying to move around, keep your body loose. Because it's not just your legs, always your arms. It's a big mental sport.
Do you have any advice for an incoming ninth grader?
My advice for an incoming ninth grader is don't just push your work out the way. Make sure you do your work and baseball. Make sure you balance it. Because as a freshman, my grades slipped a little bit coming out of 8th grade, and I made sure I balanced it throughout high school, and it really helped me.
Being a student athlete, not just an athlete, you know.
Mm-hmm.
With what you said before about the agility and it's a really big mental sport in baseball, what do you think has been your biggest mental hurdle in sports or in baseball?
My biggest mental hurdle is definitely my age. I'm probably one of the youngest kids in the senior class. My birthday was 2 days before the cutoff. There's some of my teammates that turned 18 like 2 weeks after I turned 17, so I'm always like the little kid of the team growing up.
Yeah, it does make a difference.
It does.
It really does. What's a piece of advice that one of your coaches has given you that you're going to carry on with you?
A big piece of advice, simple one, never give up. Never back away from challenges. Make sure your head's always up and never let stuff get to you.
Go back to your ninth grade year when you were first starting out baseball and you were first trying out and your nerves were really, you didn't know if you were going to make the team.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for that ninth grader that's on the field, first time ever, doesn't want to get cut? What do you tell them?
I would tell them to be them. Don't change who they are for other people on the team. Just make sure stay who you are and back unique because everyone's unique the way they are.
Exactly. Good advice.
So, how do you think you bounce back from maybe a bad performance or an off game?
I bounce back by talking to my teammates and coaches about stuff that I need to work on. Maybe try to calm my nerves, calm my awareness down. Just try to really calm myself down.
Yeah, get their support.
Yeah, get some support, help me bounce back.
Because you also pitch.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's a big mental position. We were
Very
talking
mental.
we were talking to
Yeah.
Gavin about it. How do you stay focused when you're on the mound?
When I stay focused, I really try to talk to my catcher in between innings, try to stick with the game plan, don't try to get in my head too much. A lot of fans at varsity baseball games nowadays, so you really got to focus on the game and not let other people get to you.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
So you're fully committed now, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to tell the viewers where you're going?
I'm committed to Mount St. Mary's University.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're gonna be playing baseball?
Yes, ma'am.
It's like a dream come true, isn't
It
it?
is.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Congratulations. Devin, do you have any go-to snacks before a game?
Go-to snacks for the game. Definitely try to get a few waters in, drink or eat a banana here and there. Gotta get that potassium.
A banana here and there. Okay, nice.
Do you know what you'll be majoring in?
I'm majoring in business management.
Okay. What do you want to do when college is done?
Try to start my own business. Try to get some people to work for me. Try to start something new.
An
Try to be unique.
entrepreneur.
Yep.
I love it.
Yes.
Definitely. So, throughout the years you've been playing baseball at Old Mill, what has been your proudest moment so far?
My proudest moment as a team, like Gavin said, definitely the regional championship win. That was such a great game. Really bounced back from a rough start in the season,
Mhm.
and I'm really glad to be a part of that team.
Do you have any goals set for yourself for the rest of the season?
A goal I have set for as a team is definitely try to make a name for ourselves
Mm-hmm.
and try to have a good run to the state championship. Like Gavin said, our record's really good this season. We have a great team,
Mm-hmm.
strong chemistry around our team.
Who's been your biggest supporter?
My biggest supporter is my mom. She's always there for me. She'll travel to tournaments with me, stay at hotels, wake up in the morning, bring me to games. Always there yelling for everyone.
Well, I would give you this opportunity to give a shout out to your families, to your mom, for everything that they've done for you.
I'd like to shout out my dad for always being there for me, being my little league coach when I was 4 years old. I'd like to thank my mom for always supporting me. And I'd like to thank my grandfather for always making it out to my games. Even though he's been through lots of surgeries, I'm just grateful that you're there.
Aw, that was really sweet. How do you keep your teammates motivated?
I try to keep my teammates motivated. Even when they do something wrong, I try to pick them up, try to give them some water, see if they need anything. I'll try to talk to them about stuff they need to work on. Just try to be there for them.
Mm-hmm.
Devin, how do you think you are a leader? What do you think your leading form is. Like, do you lead by example? Do you think you're more of a motivator?
I feel like I'm more of a motivator because I really try to make a name for myself, like try to speak up for those that are like struggling. I don't try to like show them up. I always try to like motivate them.
Are you on the sunflower seed train too?
Yeah, I'll steal some from Gavin here and there.
What's your favorite flavor?
Ooh, I'd probably say original.
Whatever
Original?
Gavin has.
Yeah, true. Whatever Gavin has. Whatever's available.
What's the best advice that you've gained from one of your coaches?
Best advice I've gotten is definitely just be who you are. Don't change yourself. If you have something wrong, just talk to a coach. Make sure you're always on track.
Looking back at your 4 years in high school, is there anything that you would change or maybe adjust going into high school?
No, I think everything I've done has led me to who I am now.
Yeah.
And there's no reason for me to change anything.
What was the recruitment process like for you, Devin?
It was rough. I didn't know the coach was trying to talk. I went to a Mount St. Mary's camp up in Mount St. Mary's. Really nervous, really hit me when I got there. Then I took a tour around campus. They offered me to come back, and it was just I was so nervous around the campus because it's like a new thing to me.
Yeah. How do you think you like managed those nerves?
I managed them by trying to stay relaxed, talk to my parents, try to talk to my teammates about it, just try to keep myself calm and not have to overdo it.
I'm really proud of you, Devin.
Thank
I
you.
remember seeing you as a 9th grader playing, and like here we are, 4 years went by so fast.
I 100% agree with you.
What are you gonna miss most about high school?
Definitely my friends, my teammates, my coaches. It's just such a good experience to have being an Old Mill.
Let's talk about that for a little bit because Old Mill's under construction right
Yep.
now.
Sadly.
Yes.
Sadly, and you guys are actually not playing at the school or practicing. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that we have to travel to go to practice every day, and our games are never at Old Mill. But we're trying to work with it, not trying to let it get to us too much,
Yeah.
and just trying to stay focused on what our goal is.
And where are you guys playing at now? You can just let our viewers know.
We play 6 of our home games at Joe Cannon Stadium, and the other 3 at Bachman.
Well, you know, Joe Cannon is not a bad stadium.
No, we're trying to make the most of it.
Yeah.
You're right. Is there something that, like, if I were to ask you, what was your favorite moment of high school? Like, what was your favorite part about being in high school? What would you say?
Definitely, with our team, definitely a lot of team bonding we've done. We've gone to people's houses, had dinner together, played some video games. We play lots of video games outside of sports. Try to keep that chemistry together.
One more question I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
Was it hard for you this year because you guys did have a coaching change, right? Like your coach, you had a new coach come in
Yeah.
your senior year. How did you adjust to that?
There wasn't really much adjusting because Coach Tom was our JV coach for 2 years, which I really loved Coach Tom. I loved Coach Chafin too, but I really miss him a lot.
Yeah.
But it's just, we can't let it get to us like all the other things. We just got to make sure we have that goal, and we're always going to try to reach for it.
Is your dream to make it to the major leagues one day?
Yeah, but like they say, very low percentage. So I'm trying to focus on college a lot too.
Right.
Definitely.
Yeah. And you're going to be an entrepreneur. So there's that.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to you at Mount St. Mary's
Thank
next
you.
year.
Good luck.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
You've made wonderful decisions, and I know you'll continue to do that.
Thank you.
Best of luck to both of my guests as they go off to college to pursue their dreams. Gavin and Devin will no doubt do great things as they move on to the next level. I close every show with a quote. The greatest thing about tomorrow is I will be better than I am today, said Tiger Woods. Thank you, Riley, for being my co-host today and for joining us on The Next Level. Hope you will continue to watch the show each month. I am Katie Holmes. Thank you for watching.